You can't do this and not have an eye to appreciate, and to understand how privileged we are in being able to see the world that not everybody sees, and do it in these authentic cars. It's incredible. It's a real five senses, unadulterated, if you want, genuine experience. So me being on my own has a multiple series of reasons. The first one was that I wanted to launch a new category for Hero, as some people have inadvertently ended up rallying on their own. Navigators falling ill, or all of that. Sailing has obviously solo classes, and then the P2P is all about being resourceful. And today I found out that actually I qualify for potentially a Guinness World Record. This is when the solo starts. Yes, from Hans solo to Tom solo. Get fast, guys! As some people describe it, the last authentic motoring adventure. It was first won in 1907 by Prince Schipuna Borghese in Anitala. And in our revival format, we try to promote pre-war motoring. Okay, that's it. We've set off, guys. And this is it. This is the beginning of the 2025 Peking to Paris. Look at that. Absolutely incredible. This city here, somebody said to me, didn't even exist. I mean, it was literally like a coal village. I mean, look at this. I just scroll up and down, and that's it. And I follow the road book that way. I will recommend it to others if they have the will to do it. But it's also day 2, and let's see if I still have this opinion by day 38. So this morning was a bit of a hectic morning, so breakfast was not really an option, which is where your dried mango comes into play. All good? I love this stuff.
3, 2, 1, away you go.
Fun lap. There she goes. Whatever, I'm just so tired. God, I look awful. Today we have a pretty big day, 500 kilometers. As you can see, it's getting trickier and trickier. That's the trick. Consistency, and you drive with your head, not with your foot. Well, kind of, but anyway. God knows what they're building here. Oh, they're drilling here. Okay, cool. The rally is going well. I mean, it is tough going. I have to be honest. It's not exactly as easy as I try to make it out to be, because you have to just be concentrated all the time, because you've got nobody to debate. Is this the right exit? Is this should we go this, or how long is it to the next stop? A couple of times you find yourself thinking of how beautiful and how, say, privileged we are in being able to do this, and it's like, damn it, that was the exit. Go back, come back, and all the rest of it. It suddenly became really quite cold. I stopped to put my jacket on. I think we're going into a sandstorm. So as you can see, I'm in a sandstorm right now. It's coming in and hitting me on the side of the face. It's been a long day. So I've just been told that as we get deeper into the desert, the weather's going to turn for worse. I'm quite worried, a bit nervous. And look at the shaking of the congregation. Ew, shit. It bounces like a fucking bronco. Ugh. The road to nowhere. Cars are coming the opposite direction, so either they all missed the point, which I doubt, or I did, which is very likely. Tonight is a sandstorm night. So I'm just protecting myself next to the car. It's what kind of people say this is what we signed up for. That was a fun one, really fun one. I mean, what are the chances of getting a sandstorm and then a shower for like 3-4 hours in that howling wind for, I don't know, what we got in at, yeah, it was a 12-hour, basically for 12 hours, that's what we had as weather. Obviously on the day of camping, because it doesn't happen when you're in a hotel, does it? Not on the P2P. Big morning this morning because couldn't do maintenance last night, so I had to do it all this morning. I didn't have time to do the amendments, 6.10.2, and luckily I was just coming in through here. It took just a little bump, and I heard like ding, 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 and I found a little bracket which is a kind of wedges itself underneath the mount from one of my headlamps, which was just dangling off. So a real thank you moment, because lucky to have it here. So Paul and Mark are kindly putting it together while I get on and making sure I don't end up in Bhutan later this afternoon. He's not quite like Ben Cousins, but he's always chipper. He's great. Doesn't complain. There you go. Oops. Sorry, it's a bit dirty. There you go. Good go. Wow. Again, multitasking. Let me just yeah, do that. Well, I'm so sorry. Here we are on the road to the mountain. Not sure how well you can see the spectacular view of the mountain range here, and it's getting chilly already, as suspected. It is damn cold. Well, if you wanted wilderness, here it is. We're at the mountain level on a, not even a road, it's a path. No, this is not gonna work. This is not gonna work. This is not gonna work. What was wrong with that? Oh, it is gonna work. It is gonna work. Is it gonna work? I don't know. Is it gonna work? This is pretty rough stuff. Oh my God. Check this shit out. Oh my God. Come on, come on. Come on. I mean, this is a 4x4 track, really. Oh. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, this is a bit too rough for me. Last year, ooh. I'm just never gonna make it. Fresh air, there's nobody. I'm the first car on the road. I've left everybody behind. I'm alone. But if you don't go philosophical in these moments, when do you? Yeah. You don't really need much more. I mean, sure, Bentley, B2B, I know, but still. I guess you just really appreciate the privilege that this really all represents. And so, yeah, I'll never forget, and I'll never stop being grateful. So to give you a bit more detail as to the roller system, look at this. So hang on. So this is the size of my foot. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 24, 25, 26, 27, and some. That's it. 27 steps is 1 week worth of rallying. Tough going, guys, today. Really tough going. See that? There you go. Anyway, into the unknown. We're having quite a rally.
Yeah, I know. It's only the first week.
Come on, guys. Nick, come on. If it was easy, it would be worthless. I mean, it really is spectacular. We got in at 5 minutes past 5 this morning. I had a series of issues. It took me 4 hours to do effectively 50 kilometers. Unbelievable. The car is spluttering. Not happy. My timing went off, so I wasn't having a lot of power. That made me stop on the hills, and to try to restart from the hills, I overheated the clutch. If I stop, I can't jump start it unless I've got a bit of a hill with the starter motor, but the starter motor will break. The wind is about, I don't know, 60 kilometers an hour, 70 maybe. It's, I've never seen anything like that. Anyway, I got to the end of the regularity and the timing went off again and it was undrivable and we had wind against us. So I couldn't service the car because I simply couldn't work outside. It was just too dangerous. And I sat there for, I don't know, 5-6 hours till I was recovered. And then that took another 6-7 hours. I'm behind the windscreen. This is how much it curls around. This is just outside the windscreen. Okay? And we got in at 5 o'clock in the morning. We stopped at a service station because inadvertently, without realizing, we drove past Jonathan Turner in the police van. And so I called him and he saw us drive by. So we pulled into the next service station. His tow truck is, I don't know, 15 minutes out. So hopefully within half an hour, we'll be joined by Jonathan Turner and Nick English.
I'll cheer. Yeah!
Yay! And here's JT running behind me. So we got the car going as well. I mean, just look at where we are. So you see, this is the inspection control. So, engine number and chassis number. They were very curious about where we went in a specific region in China, and they looked at the route and wanted to make sure that we obviously didn't go off route. Okay, sorry, I gotta go. Cars are moving. These guys are legendary, just such great attitude from Texas. This is effectively the Works Peugeot team quarter, then the almighty roller, and then here's the Fangio team. Who are effectively running first and second, and I think third. And this is the Fangio quarter, and this is where one Fangio lends parts to another Fangio. They're running one and second, and they're all helping each other. So here we are going to check the differential oil. Now you haven't seen, but taking a 9/16 Whitworth, and the way this works is if I unplug it and it drips, it means it's at the level. Okay guys, 11 hours have gone by. We have an 800 kilometer day tomorrow. I'm really tired, really shattered. Talk about a rest day, wow. Anyway, onwards and onwards, another 570 kilometers to go. We've done 230 so far. And these are all the cuts and the bruises that you get in working around the car. It's a physical business here, this one of pre-war motoring, but ever so rewarding. Ugh, that's the third time this guy's overtaken us, but anyway, never a dull moment. Well, you know what that means. Made it into camp. Oh, 630 kilometers in 47 degrees at least. Space, yes I do. If you don't like the dust, this is not your game. And as you can see, we're not the only ones having to do some work. So if you want to have fun, come and do the P2P. I mean, I've got my full wets on now. I'm absolutely soaked. I've got 50 minutes to make it to this damn ferry. Leave the car there. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I really don't. That's it, guys. Let's go to Baku. So this is the reception we're getting from Baku as we enter. Every car with a name and a driver and an announcer. Kind of cool, right? Well, the hangover is significant. I'm hanging in there. It's not easy, I have to say. After 3 weeks, I'm beginning to feel a bit of the tiredness. I'm so glad we're out of the big rough. I'm actually deep down inside in super good spirits. I've got a lot of energy still to come out after today, after a good night's sleep and a rest this evening. sport car. What a beating. Absolute beating. We leave Baku, which has been so generous once again to us. All of our friends, Maksud, Fouad, Irfan, all of them. What they've delivered again this year is spectacular. The friendliness, really, and the friendship that we've forged over the last few years will last for a lifetime, and that is just simply fantastic for me and hopefully for them. As you can see, this is a straight of the Formula One Grand Prix. Cars are in the pit lane just over there. That's where we parked the cars in the party the other night. That is the Caspian Sea with one for sturgeon. And this is just the skyline of Baku. Well, today for me was an important day because I got out of Azerbaijan, which I didn't do last year. And I have to say, I thought Azerbaijan was absolutely stunning. Really, really great. Today, border crossing, which was as smooth as a border crossing can be. And then hill climb was glorious. It's also just wonderful to be able to travel through different countries and see the different stages of their development. And I'm really grateful to be here. I feel that the Paris arrival is within grasp if things don't backfire literally along the way. Man, this is hard stuff. Oh, wow. These are big compressions. And this is a third encounter, but they're so nice. Look at them. Of course, we're getting close to Georgia, and that all gels, and all this architecture is beautiful in this mountain town. I'm a little tired because, of course, I haven't eaten. Oh, one of those days, I guess, but we'll survive. We have to. It is just beautiful. Really, really beautiful. So congratulations, Georgia. This is quite amazing. Thank you. Doesn't matter where you are in the world, people take pictures of the car in the car. And the Cinquecento! Purring away. Okay, count how many people are in this car. I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Check it out. Hey! Hey! Actually 8. Well, these are healthy looking cows, I'll tell you that much. Grazing away. Hello! Hello, hello. What a spot to have lunch. Look at this. Just so peaceful. Nobody here. The sky. Just pretty epic stuff. How wonderful to be in rural Turkey like this. It's so big, and the landscape has changed now for the 4th time. Now we're on these fields of wheat. And I'm still in Asia. I haven't quite made it to Europe, so still a bit to go. Let's take it day by day. Come on, Bentley. Oh, beautiful, but intimidatingly steep. Oh, you don't want to look down. Now I'm sliding all over the place. Friends coming over. That's it. These guys are super cool. Makes it all worthwhile. All that terrible road to get here, worthwhile. Would I do it again? In a heartbeat. So I've found actually a petrol station with no physical station. There's a bar and everything, but there's no bloody petrol station. Okay, I've got going again. Thanks to an emergency phone call to Mike Freeland, who reminded me that when you put the reserve tap on, you've got to close the main pickup line. So I did that, and I'm on my way. So now I'm hitting traffic. So it's going to be a long afternoon, everyone. And here's another one. Good old Stang. So this is the Bosphorus Bridge, everyone. Look how beautiful. The busiest strait, I think, in the world. Something like that. As we leave Asia and join the European continent, effectively. So thank you, Asia, for everything you've given us. Here, Europe, good to see you again. And yeah, just a little edge closer. So just go back to the hotel, and out of all the things that I could have imagined, this was not one of them. So I was just talking to her 5 minutes ago. She was like, so how's the car still running? I'm like, yeah, I'm just stuck in traffic. And then I come in, I was like, hang on a minute, that looks like my wife. Okay, so that's it. Crossed into Bulgaria, which is a first for me. Very friendly at the border. Well, it's the minister in a rush, obviously. This is the entrance to Sofia or Sofia. Interesting buildings. Some old Soviet buildings over there. Just shows the contrast of where they've come from to where they are now. And that's probably one of the most interesting parts of this journey. Just comparing where countries are with respect to the recent past. And this is the River Danube. My friends, look how big it is. Fantastic. 617.97 kilometers of either inner city villages or mountain passes. So, I mean, whoa. Big day today. I only get out of the car once today. I think this is the Danube again. Look at the size of this guy. We still have 4 days, so we've got today and then tomorrow Salzburg to somewhere in Switzerland, and then Switzerland Dijon, and then Dijon Paris. So it's not exactly over, but yeah, the end is getting closer. I'm really impressed. I mean, look at it. If there's anything that you can take away from this, is Central Europe, I think, is vastly underestimated. Definitely a place to come back to. Is this the last turning point? No. Okay. Right. And guys, again, this is the frickin', and when I mean frickin', I mean from the German to strike, fricken, rivet, which has given me the second clutch issue. But I've done it all on my own right now because the sweeps aren't even here. Man, this solo thing is really tough. It really is, on your own doing all this stuff, I gotta say. Never a dull moment. And there I was, melancholic this morning. Like, oh well, I'm on the home stretch. And as soon as you think of that, stuff happens. So that's the lesson learned again and again. I mean, I could drive like this all day long. Look at this. Absolutely wonderful. And this reg is turning out to be way more complicated, with real difficult routes to choose. That was brutal. Absolutely brutal. 11 hours and 45 minutes, pretty much non-stop. Last day of competition today. Not sure whether they can cross the Gobi Desert and get welded in Kazakhstan and do all the things that we do, but hey ho, you can do 100 kilometers an hour in Switzerland with that car, and I'm sure that's really good fun. What an adventure. What an absolute adventure. Can't believe it. Yeah. Anyway, I don't want to jinx it. Is that it? I have no idea. And what? 446. Oh, there it is. It was the amendment. It was the amendment. It was the bloody amendment. I knew it. Absolutely knew it. That was the last regularity, which was quite tricky as expected. But wow, I mean, we've done what? Say an average of 3 competitive sections a day. So that's more than 100 competitive events. within the rally. So let's see what the final verdict is. I suspect I will, unless somebody has an issue, I'm going to cling on to 14th overall, win my class, okay, but that obviously was the only one in the class. Good morning, everyone, from Dijon on this wonderful, fine Sunday, 22nd of June, which happens to be my late father's birthday too. I'm only going to consider this over in Paris because we have this convoy. It opens up the road for us to get into Paris, and that's quite a spectacle. And here we are with following the Guard Republican who's stopping traffic for us to go through, which is a bit of an honor, really, and sublime to go through so many red lights. It is great. So car number 1, the La France, followed by the Rolls Royce, me, JT's Bentley behind me, and then there you go. And we're gonna go into the Palais de la Gare Républicaine, where the arrival arch has been set up for our final moment of this epic 2025 P2P.
And this event is made at home. 14th overall, an incredible trip.
No, it hasn't sunk in. I don't know if I want it to sink in. I just want it to, yeah, it's done, dusted. It's not for me to talk about it. It's for other people to be inspired. But I'll be sure to tell my children and grandchildren, whatever whatever their main interests are, to see and explore the world. And old cars are the best companions and the best instrument to do that in.